we're here again talking about the biggest match in Armwrestling. There's quite a few, but I really do believe this is the biggest match, biggest interest. This match will win by any metrics. Devon Larratt will defend his super heavyweight East versus West world title against Levan Saginashvili, coming back from an injury. It's as big match as anything has ever happened in the world of arm wrestling. People are excited. We've been talking about this match for the last 4 months. Every single day someone will ask about what do you think, or right? It's non-stop. Interest not only from arm wrestlers but from non-arm wrestlers. It's crazy.
Patients are coming and talking about Devon and Levan.
I'm meeting people in stores. They say, "Oh, Coach Ray," and then they start talking about the big match, which is absolutely insane.
It's great for arm wrestling.
Great. More eyes than ever, and biggest match of all time right now, for sure. The rematch of the match we saw a year and a half ago, I think, Devon versus Levan. Levan won 6-0. Devon got injured on round number 2, but still Levan won. Afterwards, Levan got injured. Devon went on this crazy, absolutely destruction rise, beat Hermes for the title, defended against Janis and Georgi Tsvetko, became the champion at one point.
And lost before against Gennady.
Lost before against Gennady. Was supposed to pull Gennady in a rematch. Gennady got injured. Gennady is still out. But this is the match right now. And people, like for me, everyone's asking, like, what do you think? Can Devon do it? And my answer hasn't changed. If anyone can do that, I think Devon can. He looks better than ever. He pulls better than ever. He looks stronger than ever. He's doing every single thing as a professional athlete to improve in this sport, and he definitely is the one. And he's facing Levan, who hasn't had a match in a year and a half, I think. Came from not the great thing, right? He didn't tore, but he injured his wrist tendon.
Yeah, wrist tendon.
Which is a pretty significant thing in arm wrestling.
Like wrist flexor.
Yeah. And Levan hasn't competed. From everything we're seeing, he's back where he was, but he hasn't gotten better. But the question is,
we don't know that.
Does he need to get better to beat Devon again, right?
Levan himself is saying that he is stronger than ever as well, and he's strong and he's ready. And I believe if he is accepting this fight, he is ready.
Oh, he's definitely ready. He's definitely. I think he's like I saw him in East vs West 10, and then I saw him again East vs West 11. He's two different humans. Like I don't know how it was impossible. I think he was the same weight, but his arms was 3-4 times bigger. Like just looked like that. He's taking this very seriously. He's dropping down weight, so he doesn't have, like he said to us like years ago, he feels best at 170 kilos.
Yeah.
170, 75. He said and he went really hard versus Hermes, 190, and that match showed that he's human, like all of us are, right? And I think if you show vulnerability to Devon Larratt, Devon is going to do every single thing in his power to get it.
Yeah, of course, for all other athletes, it shows that Levan is beatable, or you can stop Levan and you can fight with him. And it's for other, of course, it was like a eye opener. But I believe Levan was winning for years. He hasn't lost a round before. Zloty Tour, top 8, PAL, king of table, everything. He's just destroying everyone.
Yeah.
If you are at the top,
it's very hard to stay.
If you are beating everyone,
easy.
Exactly.
Easy.
It's question how you. We can say he's motivated, or he can say, but you lose that focus. And it's much harder to stay in that top. And I think for others, yes, but also for Levan, it shows that he have some weaknesses that he have to work for maybe some other positions, and maybe it's helping for him same as much as it helps for others.
I think so.
You always.
I talked with him afterwards, and I asked him like this match with Hermes, all that happened. He's like, it was a good thing that happened.
Exactly.
He's like, I needed it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's the thing is in arm wrestling, it's like when someone you get in a position, you have to work out, like that's normal. That's absolutely normal. The problem is the last Levan since 2018 Levan we saw till 2022, it wasn't normal because it never happened with him, right? You can look back on WAF days when he was pulling and he was in the terrible matches, and you know that was normal. But then he went like professional arm wrestling, and it was different. It was so impressive. It's ridiculous.
And like it or not, but you're learning when you are something is not working as you expected, and sometimes when you are losing, you are learning much more. You have to analyze and you have to think why it's happened. If you are just flashing everyone, what to learn? It's you're strong.
And he said this many times. He said that that was a good lesson, and people really looking at Levan as like he's just strong guy. He's a smart guy. He's very, very. If you talk with him, you understand how smart he is, and I think he took this. If we're looking at this situation where he kind of showed that he's not at his strongest, I'm 100% sure he's still gonna improve on that.
Yeah.
He's improving on that. So the match that we're expecting might go the different route.
Yeah. And about his Levan's shape against Hermes, it's also questionable. It's questionable. You don't know. Could be that in some points he was very strong, but you are not preparing, and are you seeing like you pull against top roller?
He took a hand.
The
Yeah,
only thing you need to do is to take his hand, and you are not ready to go for side and go for press or go for some transitions. And Levan was not ready at that time. Yeah. But it showed that he need to prepare something, because that's exactly what Devon is waiting.
Yes.
And in my understanding, if I would be in Levan's place, that would first thing, because for me, we can compare some arm wrestlers. We take Georgi Tsvetko. If we compare Georgi against Devon, Georgi was better in that center position. Georgi was better to get in that good position.
And he got stuck.
He was controlling that hand and wrist. Even rotator. Rotator was still. Everything was here, but he was not strong enough to go for win. Levan is very similar build. All that hand, same back pressure, everything. In my eyes, he will get same control, and maybe difference that he's even stronger in that position. He can do it better, but he also needs that. And if you hear, I hope he has prepared some transitions, some press, some change, because he will need that.
Yeah, if Devon, because Devon, I think if I would be Devon, right? I saw the match with Hermes. I know my strengths, and they were like, remember the last time they pulled in December? They were so similar, right? They were both, literally, his match versus Vitaly was the same match versus Georgi, right? Yeah. And similar strengths, so you know, okay, we're close there, so eventually it might get stopped there. And I think Devon, because of how he's built, he protects his hand way better, right? Hermes like fully lost his hand every single time. Haven't seen that from Devon. Now Devon says that he has no problem coming forward with the shoulder, right? With Gennady, he had problems. He said he couldn't do that, and he was stuck in a hook where he wasn't at his strongest. So this match is like, there's so much analyzing from every single part, and it's gonna be epic. But it's gonna come down to strength. Who is stronger, and who can break the other guy's defense or offense, right?
Of course, and for everyone, the biggest question is, can Levan win 4 times, or can? Okay, it's 4 times if it's just ready go, you pin. But if it's
restart,
elbow fall, some slips, traps again, warnings, position, and maybe you need to go for ready go or to pin your opponent 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 times to win those 10 rounds. It's very possible. And the next question. Because by knowing Devon, he needs just this one little stop. And everyone's saying like to crack Levan's wrist back. No, that's not the point. Levan is pulling very good when his wrist is here. And he's very actively working with back pressure. He can still, and also holding pronator and side. You need to take that rotator and not only wrist.
Not only
they both can pull with a little bit lost wrist and holding, no problem. They both can pull like that. So that's a question for Levan. And if we're getting back to Devon, I think the fight Devon and Levan, his previous fight was good, like morning bell for him to understand that he need to focus much more on his strength, on maximal strength.
Yeah.
Before, I remember years ago when he was pulling Denis Cyplenko and we were talking with Devon after competition and after fight, and he said, okay, I did trainings, I was holding some heavy weight and walking for a minute, for 2 minutes, then again I walk as long as I can hold. Then he was preparing for Levan first time and he said, I'm doing those small reps, and again like 1 minute I'm working and super endurable. And the thing is, when people are talking, Devon and Levan will meet and we will see what more important, strength or endurance. The thing is, to stop Levan, you need that strength.
You need strength. You need strength. To stop any position, like it doesn't matter like how endure you are.
But right now, what Devon is doing is, he's doing what, in my understanding, is like correct training for arm wrestling. I'm not talking about system, I'm talking about saying, like strength is most important. It's most important, how strong you are.
And he said by all the lifts, he's better than ever.
Exactly.
Like he said, he has improved on every single thing. So he said, I know I'm better than.
Yeah, and that's what like previous fight, I said I will be very surprised if Devon will win.
Yes.
And
I didn't think they were going to be close in strength.
And because that gap, what we saw before, it was so huge. Right now, we don't know. It could be much closer. It could be much closer.
It's closer, and then it's like Devon. If Devon fights the fight like he always does, right? He wants to make you mad. He wants to make you frustrated. More emotional you are, more you know, kind of. You know, sometimes like in a match, you'll be like, the guy frustrates you so much. You're like, just say go. Doesn't matter. It does matter. Right? Every single position, he will fight for every single thing. He said this when we did a podcast. He said, like, he expect me to fight for every single thing all the time. Yeah. This is the most important match of his life. And he said, because it actually will, it kind of makes sense when he says it. If he loses it, he has to go down to 150 and 105 because like he said, what's the point? Like, what's the point, right? If he loses, like, do we do another third match versus Levan at some point? Like, if he's still the best second heavyweight, right? And
because strength-wise, I still see Levan ahead of everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also Devon. Maybe he will show that we are wrong.
He does bicep curls with Devon's weight for 6 reps. It's insane. It's insane now.
But that gap, it's much closer, and always it's some biomechanics or positioning can make a difference, and you can get a little bit out of position and stop him, and then it can change. And right now I see that it is much more possible than it was before, with all Devon's knowledge, passion, mind game. Yes. You said this, just say go. Devon is never saying that when he is in a bad position. When he's like, he will sometimes even over center when his wrist and shoulder, and then it's like, just say go, because it's a mind game again. Yeah. If you are in good position, it's working for.
But you know, sometimes like you get frustrated with someone, you're like, I don't care, I can beat you. And you don't, right?
He's not saying in the first round and when he's here and like just say go. He's already in a good position when he's saying. At age, I would say like at age 40, 8, 9?
He's going to be 49. Yeah.
49. Yeah. When some human is saying, I'm
stronger
than ever. I'm best shape of my life.
And he said he's even faster than before.
And I'm in sport for 30 years. So it's great achievement from science, I would say, from medicine, from science, and we are going forward. We are going absolutely forward. Yeah. That 50 years old human can say that I am better than ever, faster than ever, stronger than ever, and I'm not like beginner. I'm in sport for 30 years. Yeah. So
I think big moment is coming for World of Arm Wrestling. Yeah. East versus West 12 is just gonna.
And if you said like if Devon loses and he have to go to 105, 150 or 15 or what, maybe he can be like even stronger after years or 2 years or 3 years. We don't know.
Well, he was
because he is improving.
Yeah, he went
He's
back.
improving.
He said he's doing all the therapies, like he did ketamine, then he did like, he's done all the stem cells, right?
Yeah.
There's no more stem cells on planet Earth because Devon did them all. He's just obsessed. And he didn't do anything for last, what is it, almost 3-4 months?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he-
that's how it should be. Before, when he was
Traveling
preparing
every
for what
single-
fight, he was going around,
every
pulling
single
in
week.
different clubs,
Yeah.
going for some seminars.
No.
That's not a preparation for a champion
know
fight.
This. We know this. We need to be home
Yeah.
for us to feel strong, right?
Not,
We
not
need
only
to
so,
be-
but you have to train. You have to
train,
you have to
schedule, routine.
sleep, eat, train, repeat.
yeah,
It's all same, and that's what he's doing right now. He's just focusing, and that's how it should be. That's when our best results always. And I say what right now I see with Devon, he's taking it really seriously, but also he's doing everything smart, and that experience helps him a lot how to prepare him, and that's great. That's great.
Who has more pressure
In what position?
for this match? Who has
Pressure.
more pressure on them? Is it Devon because he's the champion?
I
Or is
would
it-
say Levan. I would say Levan.
Right.
He is champion. He hasn't lost as a professional. We would say any professional fight he has never lost, and he has been away from sport for
Yeah,
almost
good
2
amount,
years.
Good amount.
That's a lot. It's not easy. Of course, he knows his level. He's pulling with super strong sparring partners. Some Georgians take Revas, take Gennady, take Irakli. They all are supreme level arm wrestlers, and he knows that he's strong. But anyway, it's pressure, and especially he sees also that Devon is better than ever.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
I think all the pressure is on him
Not
right
all.
now.
It's not all. And
Oh, of course, Devon has Devon creates pressure for himself, but I think from arm wrestling fans, right? It makes it.
pressure, it's all in our head. It's we make pressure for us.
That's true.
It's
lot
our
of
head.
people-
Yeah.
Most people don't care about arm wrestling.
Yeah.
But we do.
What about? I saw that. When you make some predictions and people are voting, it's not so important. But when you see that in arm bets, when people are buying those, and still, I think you can buy for Levan, and it was available.
Yeah, but I think there's, if I'm correct, Devon has to win one round for
Okay,
people to
then.
win money. Yeah, but I did a poll on was Armwrestling, and it was 60% for Devon
It's strange that.
every single time.
Yeah, but it's
Right?
strange. The thing is, like you take previous fight and you see that someone is destroying you, and then you make a rematch, and
Still, yeah.
yeah, with all those facts.
I still think Levan is favorite. Not a huge favorite, but he is the favorite. I would say 60-40. I was saying 70-30 at like a few months ago, but knowing what I know now, I think 60-40 for me.
Yeah, very similar. I see that when Devon was facing Georgi Tsvetko, he said, "I will hook him. I will dead move him. I will."
But we all saw Devon's mindset.
The thing is, he was able to stop Georgi in that one position where he was a little bit stronger, It was very close on level.
Yeah.
And every time, and Levan is very similar with that.
Yeah.
He for sure he will get Devon here. Question is, can he pin?
finish?
And
Yeah,
and
4
and
times. Can he pin him 4
he
times?
do that 4 times in a row? That's a question, because no question about strength in the center. Still, I don't think that fresh against fresh, Devon will go inside with him, and not that Levan is great inside arm wrestler, but it's not easy to get inside with him. He's still pulling back, and he just opening up you not so much to side, but to his direction.
I think the first round will be very similar to what we saw on the first match,
Yeah.
from technical, right? But can Devon stop him? Last time Devon thought that he stopped him, right?
Yeah,
He's
it
like-
was so. It was
like-
so. It's
yeah,
true.
he
It's
was
true.
something.
It's true.
He was something.
It's true. And technically, or about styles, if we're talking, I believe Gennady is much tougher opponent for Devon than Levan. Not about strength, just technically. What Gennady can do on table with
Coming forward
with shoulder press, with dead wrist press, with holding you without a hand. That's not what I'm expecting to see from Levans. That he can hold you like that, that he can press, especially without a hand. He needs that control.
Yeah.
And when we talk that if Devon is taking at least a round or two, probably it's over.
Most likely.
It's not the case if Devon is facing Gennady.
Yeah, that was true. That was true. Yeah, it's yeah. We could talk for days for this match and just going through so many different scenarios.
Yeah, and I think the most upset person is when everyone is talking that those are two strongest guys in arm wrestling fighting for number one. It's true right now, but Gennady won against Devon. He's the last guy who did that, and he hasn't fight any round after that. He hasn't pulled.
Yeah, he got injured.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, when it was?
That was last year.
Last year, not so long time ago, and right now no one is considering him as a
but
top guy in the world.
He still cannot compete. That's the thing. That's the problem,
Yeah.
right? And plus, coming back, he wanted to kind of face Devon straight away. I wouldn't think that was smart. Like, get back, right? There's a rust and injuries, and you need and with Gennady, every time he pulled, he got better. Every time he pulled, he got better. So yeah, but that's in future. Right now we have Larratt versus Levan Saginashvili, East vs West 12, April 20th, live on pay-per-view. Link is in description. We're gonna be there. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Stay strong.
And love arm wrestling.